Most people are losing every battle they fight before they open their mouth. Not because they are stupid, not because they are weak, but because they cannot stop talking. Machiavelli understood something about human nature that the modern world has completely forgotten. Silence is not the absence of power. It is power in its most refined, most dangerous, most untouchable form. The greatest strategists in history were never the ones who spoke the loudest. They were the ones who knew exactly when to say nothing. The leader who reveals his thoughts becomes predictable. The negotiator who cannot hold his tongue loses before the battle even begins. The man who explains himself to everyone hands every person in the room a weapon pointed directly at him. Look around you. The world is drowning in noise. Everyone is talking. Everyone is posting. Everyone is announcing their next move, their next plan, their next ambition to people who are quietly taking notes. And in all of that noise, the silent man sits back, watches, collects everything, and waits. That patience is not weakness. That silence is not emptiness. It is a strategy. It is calculation. It is the coldest form of control available to a human being. Machiavelli wrote in The Prince that men judge more by the eye than by the hand. Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few ever experience what you really are. Silence gives you complete control over that gap. You decide what they see. You decide what they know. You decide what they never find out, until it is too late for them to do anything about it. Comment this phrase right now. My silence is my strategy. Say it because most people are bleeding power through their mouth every single day without realizing it. Here is the mechanism that most people miss. Silence does not just protect you. It weaponizes the people around you against themselves. Most people cannot tolerate silence. It creates discomfort, tension, a void they feel physically compelled to fill. So they talk, they over-explain, they justify, they reveal their fears, their plans, their weaknesses, all while the silent man simply listens and files everything away. This is information warfare, and you do not have to fire a single shot. Machiavelli noted that the wise leader allows others to come to him with their thoughts rather than freely offering his own. In any negotiation, in any conflict, in any room where power is being quietly decided, the first person to speak first loses. They commit to a position. They narrow their options. They hand the other side exactly what they need to counter them. The silent one waits, adapts, strikes only when victory is already certain. Every word you speak unnecessarily is a door you open that you cannot close again. Every plan you announce is a target you paint on yourself. Every emotion you perform in public is a map your enemies will use to find exactly where you are weakest. The man who speaks without strategy is like a soldier charging into battle with no armor. He may survive by luck, but he will eventually be outmaneuvered by someone who waited, observed, and moved only when the moment was perfect. Silence also does something that words almost never can. It commands a room without asking for permission. When someone stays completely quiet while everyone around them is talking, the room doesn't ignore them. The room watches them. The room wonders what they know. The room projects depth, authority, and control onto a person who has said nothing, because the human mind is drawn to what it cannot fully read. Mystery is power, and silence manufactures mystery automatically. In a world that rewards noise, the person who masters silence stands apart immediately, while others exhaust themselves performing, explaining, and proving. The silent observer watches, calculates, and waits for the precise moment when one word will carry more weight than 1,000. Those who cannot control their words cannot control their destiny.